Alhamdulillah. Now, Tayyeba, what was your score in class 11th? I checked your message. You said your exam didn't go very well.
Ma'am, my score was 45.
On 70 or 80?
Ma'am, out of 70.
70. Okay. So, see, Tayyeba, I think most of the basic chapters we have completed in class 11's portion. Your vectors we did, the integration, differentiation, these portions we have already done that. So let me just introduce you with the 12th class portion. Have your classes begun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, in your class 12th, the way in class 11th you had two books, NCRT part 1 and 2. Here also you have part 1 and 2 books. So in
Yes,
your
ma'am.
first book, you have electromagnetism. Just a minute, Tayyeba.
Okay.
Uh, Tayyeba, your sister Hadia will also be attending today's class.
Yes, ma'am.
So is she there with you or she'll be joining with another ID?
No. She's here with me.
Okay, so you both are in. See, Tayyeba, here I was talking about the introduction part. So see, last year we had to rush up with the syllabus because only 1 or 2 weeks were left. So see, we'll be going very slow this time. And again, whenever you have the school exam, you tell me. We'll prepare for that separately. Right now, we'll not disturb this, okay? Because see, last year you must have experienced everything was going very fast. The
Yes.
basics also and everything. So see, those portions we'll be discussing again. Now, let me just brief you with it. So I hope going slow with the batch and all taking time is not a problem.
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever you have any exam, so just let me know in advance this test is coming so that can be prepared separately. But see, because right now your 11th exam, in the way in 11th exam your school was conducting it, so it was very specific. Now boards exam is there for you, right? So CBSE will be conducting it, so we will be focusing on that, the pattern, the questions that have come, everything we'll be focusing on that. And previous year questions we'll be doing within the class itself. From wherever topic, the recent questions that have come in the recent papers, we'll be doing it. All right. So
Yes, ma'am.
let's see. You just tell me if anything goes fast or anything you're not able to understand for both of you. Okay. Just update me, let me know, or stop in between. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so yeah, I was saying that electromagnetism is the unit. Now, in electromagnetism, we have two sections. Like in your class 11, we had fluids, remember? Hydrostatics, hydrodynamics.
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
So similarly, here also, we have two portions. One is electrostatics. See, when we are talking about electrostatics, from the term static, static means something which is at rest, which is not moving. So we study the charges which are at rest. Means if a charge Q is present, we'll not cover its displacement, we'll not calculate its velocity, we'll not calculate its acceleration because it's not moving. When a charge is static, what other phenomena can happen? Like there are various fields and forces that occur. We'll be talking about that in this unit. So two chapters are included here. First is electric charges and field. Second is electric potential and capacitance. So these are the two chapters that come under electrostatics. Then we have the unit electrodynamics. Now, from the term dynamics only, it should be clear to you. Dynamics means something which is moving. So now the charges have started moving. So as soon as the charges move, the first thing that comes is current. Okay, the electrons are moving. This produces current. So we have the chapter current, electricity. This is the chapter third. Now, whenever, see, all these chapters are connected, one will lead to another, that will lead to another, like this. So when current is developed, magnetism comes, means magnetic field comes. How all these things happen, we'll see this in detail later. Right now, I'm just giving an overview to both of you. So when current occurs, means current is moving, then what happens? We have concept of magnetism. Now, in magnetism, we have two chapters. Chapter 4 is there and chapter 5. This is moving charges and magnetism. This is magnetism and matter. Then we have very small chapters. Electromagnetic induction, alternating current, EM waves, these chapters. So this comprises your first book. Now look, what all things are important, what all you need to focus here. First 4 chapters, 1, 2, 3, and this one, this fourth. These are very important. Just study them properly. We'll give a lot of time to these chapters. We'll give a lot of time. In your school, it will be completed very fast. So don't go with that pace. We'll be arranging classes for your test separately. Right now, first 4 chapters are very important. If you are done with it, these chapters you'll find them very easy, and they don't even take much time. Whatever time is given to these chapters will be compensated. Chapter 5th is very small, EMI is very small, ACEM waves, these are very short chapters. So these will take time. So you also focus on these chapters. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Coming to your second book. In the second book, we have the unit optics. Now optics unit has 2 chapters. One is ray optics and second one is wave optics. Then we have the unit modern physics. Now in modern physics, we have 3 chapters. Dual nature of matter and radiation. This is a theoretical chapter. Then atoms, then nuclei. And last, we have the electronics unit. So in electronics, there is only one chapter, that is semiconductors. Okay, look, what you need to focus in the second book, this chapter, ray optics. Basically, this whole unit of optics is very important. This will take a lot of time. We'll also be giving it a lot of time. See, formula come here, and formula-based chapter, this is a completely formula-based chapter. But the numericals are really tough. With the simple basic formula, they make the questions very tricky. And this unit has the highest weightage. Like till last year, it had the highest weightage. Both of it, ray optics and wave optics, including both of it. Wave optics is still easier to manage because you have studied waves in class 11th only. But ray optics, this is a very heavy chapter that you need to deal with. Okay. This you need to give a lot of time. Once you are done with this, modern physics is very easy. See, this is a completely theoretical chapter. Theories are there that you need to know. Atoms and nuclei are so small now, most of the portions have been deleted. In the revised syllabus, most of the portions have. So atoms and nuclei, you just need to focus on these chapters. They will hardly take 1 or 2 classes. And semiconductor, see, this chapter I was mentioning, current electricity, this one. See, if you are done with this, if you have understood this properly, you've practiced this chapter properly, semiconductors is just exactly a replica of it. Most of the questions are same because see, in current electricity, you deal with conductors. Here you just deal with semiconductor. So theoretically it is different, but numericals are same. So from the second book, just focus on optics. That will be done. And from the first book, focus on first 4 chapters. Rest of it will not take time. Rest of it you will be able to manage easily. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is it clear to both of you? Hadia also?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. See, let me start with then electric charges and field. So look, we studied, I just told you that we have the concept of electrostatics. Now, what is meant by electrostatics? See, statics means something which is at rest, and electro is for electric charge. So electrostatics, when this is combined, this means study of charges.
At rest?
Yes, study of charges at rest. So now we are using the term electric charge, electric charge. So let us understand what is this electric charge. See, in the exam, board exam, nobody will ask you what is electric charge. But since you're studying everything from the scratch, from the first day, you should understand what is the basic electric charge. So this says that it is the intrinsic property of matter which gives rise to electric forces. See, when I use the term intrinsic property, intrinsic property means this cannot be divided further. This is the smallest unit. Like in the whole concept of electrostatics, electromagnetism, this is the building block. Like you have electric charge, this gives rise to electric forces, this gives rise to electric fields, this gives rise to potential, gives rise to capacitance, gives rise to energy, and so on. There's a big chain. Right now, you need not focus on anything. Right now, you need to focus on, yes, say.
Ma'am, can you write the meaning of intrinsic property over there? So like when I just write it down in my notebook.
Yes, I'll write it. So you can see this is a whole big chain, right? Q is, so what is the ultimate basic quantity? It's the electric charge. Yes.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
there is no other quantity which is producing it, something has to be there as the building block, right? So brick by brick, like a wall is made, similarly using charges, various other phenomena, and the entire concept of electromagnetism is made. So when we say the term intrinsic property, this basically means the fundamental property. Fundamental property, or you can say basic. Very basic. This will give rise to other things. Like your mass. Let's take the example of mass. Mass you have studied in class 11th. You know, every concept had the starting part as mass. You could use mass to write down various other phenomena. But for mass, there wasn't any formula. How to write mass or how to derive mass. Because it's not possible. It's the fundamental quantity. So charge is just similar to that. There are differences also that we'll see in the under the properties of charges. So when we say what is electric charge, it means basic property of the whole electromagnetism. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now SI unit. Yes. Have you heard of the SI unit of electric charge?
Ma'am, it's coulomb.
Yes, it's coulomb. So SI unit of electric charge is coulomb. We represent it with C. you will find charges like this: 5 coulomb, 3 coulomb, 4 microcoulomb. Like this charges you will find. Now CGS unit is something new for you. Do you know CGS unit?
Ma'am, maybe coulomb meter?
See, CGS unit is very unique for electric charge. And I'll tell you, see, most of the questions use coulomb only. So if you know coulomb, that's well and good. So if you encounter anywhere in the question a unit which is called as stat coulomb or electrostat unit. Electrostat unit means ESU is written like this. So this is the CGS unit. Like see, we have meter SI unit for length. CGS unit we have centimeters. Mass we have kg as the SI unit. For CGS we have gram, like this. And we know the conversion also. You can convert 1 meter is 100 centimeters. 1 kg is 1000 grams, like this. So similarly, SI unit is coulomb. That is the main unit which will be used. And you have to write everything in coulomb. But a CGS unit is also present. If some things, other units are given, other CGS units are given. So CGS unit is also there for electric charge. That is stat coulomb or electrostat unit. Just in case, see, I'm again telling you, most of the questions and your textbooks have coulomb only. Just in case if you encounter this and now you want to convert it into coulomb, use this. 1 coulomb is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 9 ESU. Okay, 1 coulomb is 3 into 10 to the power 9 ESU. Just in case if a very tough question has been asked and these units are given, usually coulomb will be mentioned. All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. One more thing. This is a scalar quantity. Remember scalars and vectors?
Yes, ma'am.
Hadia, you tell me, what are scalars?
Uh, we can measure the mass and volume.
Mass and volume. That is a physical quantity. Tayyeba, do you remember? See, scalar means only the magnitude. Okay? Only the magnitude. Means if I am writing minus 5 meter per second, magnitude means only 5, not the minus sign or plus sign or anything. Magnitude means just the numeric value. So if it's a scalar quantity, it will just have the magnitude. I'll write this also so that when you copy it later, only magnitude. It means you have a benefit here. If all these charges are scalar, you can just add it or you can just simply subtract it. You need not use all your parallelogram law, triangle law, and all these laws because they are not vectors. If I have 5 coulomb and 3 coulomb, I can simply add it. I can say it is 8 coulomb. So this is the benefit of charges being scalar. You have the charges, you want to calculate the net charge, simply add it or subtract it. No need to use differentiation, integration, or no need to just use your vector laws or anything. This is the benefit of having scalar quantity. So electric charge is scalar. It doesn't have any direction. It only has the magnitude. This is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, you would tell me what are the types of charges you have heard? Hmm? Types of charges, majorly.
Ma'am,
Yes, types of charges. Roughly, you know it.
ma'am, types of charges.
Like
We can
there are two major groups we say.
positive charge and negative charge.
Exactly. Positive, negative. Types of charges mean, see, you need not define electrons and protons. Those are not charges. They are particles which are holding these charges. Charges are just of two types. That's it. When we use the term charge, electric charge is of two types. One is positive, second one is negative. That's it. Okay. See, when we use the term, how was this derived? I'll tell you. You must have heard of the scientist Benjamin Franklin, right? So
No.
in the long time back when he was in America, so what he did, he took a glass rod and he had a silk cloth and he was doing some experiments. Then he could notice a behavior. He could see some of the charges are getting, some of the groups are getting attracted, some are getting repelled. So he could observe that by that time nothing was discovered. No charge was discovered, no electron, no protons, nothing was there. So imagine that time when nothing is there and you are doing an experiment, and you are able to feel that two groups are existing, but you don't know what are these. Like right now in present date, we know these are charges, but that time it wasn't discovered. So he was just confused that what are these and all. So what he did was he randomly named one group as positive, other group as negative, in order to make his studies clear. Later on, when different scientists, J.J. Thomson and all, did their experiments, these charges were actually discovered, electrons were discovered, all the particles were discovered which hold these charges. So don't get confused between electron and the charge. See, electron is a particle. Electron is a particle that can hold charge. Okay, like if I say a car, can we say car and mass both are same? Yes or no?
No, ma'am.
No. Car is an object which has a mass, right? So similarly, electron is a particle. In physics, it is existing in an atom. Protons are existing, neutrons are existing, many other elements are existing. You have positrons, positrons, alpha particles, various particles are existing. And what are these doing? They are holding some amount of charge. We'll see also what is the amount of charge they are holding. So basically, what you need to know here is that there are two types of charges, positive and negative. I just told you the backstory. And one more thing, if positive are present together, will it repel or attract?
Ma'am, they will repel.
They will repel. Similarly, negative, they will repel, and positive, negative, they will attract. Yes. So I'm just repeating what you need to know in electric charge. What is electric charge? It's the basic property or fundamental property of electromagnetism, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You should know the SI unit, Coulomb. You should know the CGS unit. Remember one. Remember electrostat unit, ESU. That is also fine. You know the conversion just in case if a tough question comes, that is 1 coulomb is 3 into 10 to the power 9 ESU. It's a scalar quantity, means you can simply add it. No need to worry about the vector loss. And two types of charges are there, positive, negative. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think you should write this. Yes, say.
Ma'am, what is the difference between the JE paper and 12th board paper?
JEE mains and 12th board.
Yes, ma'am.
See, some topics are deleted in the 12th board syllabus. So those are included in JEE mains. And some, see, the numericals are a little tough. But it's not like if you see the papers, the recent papers, most of the questions are those questions which a student can attempt and is similar to class 12's paper only. It's just that few topics are there, like the meter bridge experiment or a potentiometer like this. Like you don't know right now, you will see many things have been deleted from CBSE syllabus. So in JEE, those topics come. And see, in mains, they are a little tough. Advanced paper is tough. Okay, JEE advanced is tough. But when I'm talking about the mains, some of the questions are tough. So actually what happens, even if a question is easy, not easy, but moderate. But during examination time, when you see the paper, so sometimes it get messed up. But if you have a good practice, J mains is also not very tough. If you see the recent, like right now, you'll not be able to analyze. After 6 months, at least 6 months, if you look at the recent papers, you can take the book also from us, the previous year's books combination. You will see questions are fine. Whatever we'll do it in the class, just a degree higher, most of the questions are there. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
You're planning to appear for JE.
No, ma'am.
You can appear for both. You have PCMB, na?
Yes, ma'am.
And what about Hadia? What do you
Ma'am,
have, Hadia?
PCMB.
PCMB. Both of the sisters have it. And
Ma'am,
both
we
of
both
the...
are twins.
Yes?
Ma'am, we both are twins.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Hadia, how was your 11 then?
Ma'am, it was good, alhamdulillah.
Okay. So, why was there a difference then? Tayyeba, your syllabus was lagging so much.
Ma'am, actually at that time, she was going to another tuition and like she understood over there very well, so she was continuing over there. And while I was not being able to understand that teachers
Okay. Okay.
understanding all this, so I just contacted you guys and then I started taking classes from this
Okay.
learning.
Yeah, but we had the classes in such a rush. Were you able to understand anything at that time? It was so in a haphazard manner.
Yes, ma'am, I was like able to cover up a bit, like, but I used to I used to go to a previous tuition also. Like over there, I used to not understand anything. So like I then contacted you again, and then I started to like do better than before. So that's why this I used to understand part.
Okay. See, last time, whatever, I think Jan was our last class, or Feb, till Feb we had the last class. So don't think that we'll be going with that speed. So syllabus will be going slow. So I hope this is not an issue for both of you. Or do you want the syllabus to be fast? Because I think the slow syllabus, see, slow syllabus means your syllabus will be completed on time. I am focusing on the boards. In the first week of December, here the syllabus gets over. It's just that the duration is different. Like first 4 chapters, I'll be going very slow, like this. See, electric charge, I'm giving you half an hour, like this. We'll go very slow. We'll not disturb your exams. School exams, we'll manage with that. We'll go slow, but after that we'll then rush up. Then again, ray optics will take a lot of time, and then we'll rush up. So a syllabus will be completed, but it will clash with the school exams. But I think it's better if you are understanding things better, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you both can
Ma'am,
tell me whatever, however you want the classes to be. Tayyeba already had some classes, but yeah, those classes were very fast. Questions also, we had very less practice of questions. Links were sent to Tayyeba, right?
ma'am, like if
Yes.
it's possible, like 2 classes in 1 week is like sufficient for us for physics class. Like if we have 2 classes in 1 week, will it be sufficient?
Those will be initially only. 2 classes in a week will be initially only. They'll be increased because right now the classes have started early. So I think by mid-April or end of April, classes will increase. I increase the classes because with few classes, the syllabus will not get completed. And in your summer vacations, when your summer vacations will start, so in the morning also, I'll be taking your classes on some days, whenever you are free, when all the students are free. So that's how the syllabus is managed. Otherwise, we also have to rush up then if we go by the school space or something. So right now, initially the classes are just 2 weeks a day, but it will increase. It will increase. It will become at least 3 days a week. It will be there. Then in your summer vacations, it will increase depending upon you only. Because in your September, in the month of September, you will be having your first exam half yearly, right? So
Yes,
classes will increase, but just tell your availability when you are available for the class. Just tell it the team. Tell Learnivio whenever you have the availability.
okay.
Okay, please write this. If you have to ask anything, you can. Okay.
Okay.
Just tell me done once completed.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, you both have written. Is it possible for Hadia to connect from another ID?
No, ma'am. Actually, it's not possible for.
Okay, from the next class, is it?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's
Okay,
possible for me.
because I know you both are twins, but it's very difficult to differentiate. Both of you have the same voice. So
Okay,
it's
ma'am.
very difficult to differentiate who is speaking. Is it Tayyeba or is it Hadia? Okay, just for that.
Okay, ma'am.
And see, I think both of you, like Tayyeba had some experience already. So she knows. Tayyeba, you can tell Hadia how we go about in the class. Just I think attend 2 to 3 classes properly because we'll be going with the basics. Let us complete one segment of numericals from this topic. Let me complete electric charge with you. Not today, whatever classes, whenever the classes will be arranged. So once electric charge is completed, then you analyze, both of you, Tayyeba and Hadia, both of you. Are you able to understand things properly? Were you able to catch up with the numericals and everything? Okay.
Okay.
So then you also give me the feedback. How do you want the classes to be? Do you want to modify anything? You want me to go slow? You want me to go fast or something? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, see, in class 11, some basic concepts are there which are utilized in class 12. So there's a small diagnostic test. It's just a test of 8 questions. Test, just the name test. It's just a revision kind of thing, where I just want to see how much you still remember from 11, the basics part. Because see, vectors will come. Right now, electric charge is scalar, but from forces, vectors will come and other things. So depending upon your response from the test, at least this will help me analyze how much you remember from 11. So then if suppose you lack in some portion, suppose you did everything well, but you couldn't do the question of, let's say, differentiation. So I'll just arrange a small class with whoever is attempting it wrong. And I'll just arrange that class and we'll discuss differentiation there quickly. Like that. Okay, like a small bridge course, so that wherever you're lagging in 11. Because let's not leave any stone unturned in class 12th, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let me just scroll it. Let me just show you the paper.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, which guy should I refer for like 12 board?
Yeah, I'll tell you that. See, we have the soft copies also, so you can take that soft copy also from the team. You should have NCRT with you. First of all, this is your primary book, though all the notes will be there in the class itself, but still you should have the book. There is a good reference book, SL Aurora. You can buy the latest edition also. It's a very thick book, and both the volumes are there, volume 1 and 2 for both the parts. So this has lots of practicing questions, so you can refer this, and then you can refer the board's PYQs for your. This is, I'm telling you, only for CBSE, not JEE. For
Okay.
CBSE plus PYQs book. These things are sufficient, because with these you will have the class notes also. In our class notes, we'll cover major things, hardly anything will be left. So with the notes and these things, this is sufficient for you for class 12. And if you want to prepare for JEE or NEET separately, then see, meanwhile, because your boards are also important, meanwhile, just solve the previous year questions of JEE and NEET. Okay, JEE, it's like suppose we have completed electric charge. So solve the questions of electric charge from JEE's previous year and NEET's previous year. If you're not able to do, you tell me. I'll tell you the solution. We'll arrange a class for that. And once your boards are over, then you can directly go for the crash course, or 1 month, 2 months are there for preparing in detail. Because if you are done properly with your class 12's portion, you just need to practice some questions in those 1 or 2 months which you have. You don't need to study something extra, and you'll be able to crack it also. Okay. So
Ma'am,
this you can do. Yes.
ma'am, like which previous year, like those previous year questions, where are we supposed to like get it from? Like from?
You can see for NEET, you can refer to Arihant Jain's book. So it has all the previous years in the chapter form divided, like electric charges and field, whatever questions have come from, let's say first topic is electric charge, then whatever topics, whatever questions have come from electric charge, they'll be included that under that. And for J, you can refer to Oswald's book. You will get the PDF of both of these online easily. And even if you require, you tell me, I'll provide it. Both of these I'll provide it to you if you're not able to find it by yourself. So just
Okay.
small questions, just try to practice. And you'll, if this is done, then in that 1 or 2 months, you just need to practice questions. If some deleted portion is there, that you need to practice and see. And deleted portions will be how much? If you know the entire chapter, 1 or 2 topics, so you'll be able to manage both of the exams. You'll be able to manage. You'll find NEET questions much easier than JEE questions. Okay, this is what you can refer to, and these are enough.
Okay.
Okay. So see, I'll just scroll it. So these are the questions. Please start with it. Just do one thing, because right now you both have the common chat box. So Tayyeba, you just write like this in the chat column. Suppose the first answer is A. So Tayyeba, you write it like this. And Hadia, you just mention like this. Both of you, you can simultaneous type like this. Question 1, A part. Or like Hadia wants to give seconds answer is coming, let's say 5. So like this. So I'll know whose it is. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Just type it in the chat column, your final answer. I don't need the rough work or anything. I just want to see, are you able to remember anything or not? That's it. So 8 questions are there. 3 more are there. Please start with this.
Okay.
You can keep on answering simultaneously, whatever answers whoever is getting.
Okay, ma'am.
One more thing, both of you, I just talked to them regarding the number of days which they mentioned you to. They are telling me that 2 days per subject because you have 3 subjects. So all your 6 days will be packed. 2 days per subject. So 2 days maths, 2 days chemistry, 2 days physics.
Yes, ma'am.
But
Okay.
this is for initial schedule only. Your classes will be increasing after that.
Okay, ma'am.
Any answer for the first question? You can type it if you have got it.
Ma'am, it's C, right?
Just mention your like this. I told you na. Just mention it like this.
Okay, ma'am.
This answer is from Tayyeba only.
Ma'am, from both type and Hadi.
Okay, okay. If you have got answers for question 2 also, that also you can tell.
Okay, ma'am.
Any answers? Question 2, 3, 4, 5, any of it?
Ma'am, I have a doubt in second, third, and fifth question, and fourth,
Yeah.
fifth.
Say, ask.
I have a doubt in those questions actually.
Do you want to skip it?
I
See,
know, ma'am.
the discussion part, no, the discussion part of everything, that I'll do it later. Okay. Right now, whatever you are understanding, whatever you are able to solve, whatever answers you are getting, both of you,
Ma'am,
any of you.
ma'am.
Yeah,
Actually,
say.
for my fourth first bit, my answer is 3 I cap plus 4 J cap plus 6 K cap.
Okay.
And for the second one, my answer is 1 I cap plus
Yes.
2 J cap plus 2 K cap.
Okay. This is Hadia's answer.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Anything else that you all have attempted or anything? Or you want to attempt, you want to take some time for this?
No, ma'am, actually in fifth one and the fourth, third and fourth bit I have doubt. I'm not able to do it.
Okay, okay. It's okay. See, this is not something that your marks will get added or something. This is just that if you are not able to do these questions, I'll take one extra class. I'll make you revise the concepts, and then you'll be able to do. So don't worry about that. It's just that I want to analyze how much you remember. So I won't be wasting time on that topic, right? So don't worry about it. If you're able to attempt, it's okay. If not, it's okay. Whatever you are getting the answers, just tell. So I think I'll give you last 2 to 3 minutes for these 4 questions. Try if you're able to do. I'll just give you one hint that here you need to apply parallelogram law. Okay, in these 2 questions, apply parallelogram law, and this is resolution of vectors. Take
Okay,
2 to 3 minutes, try to attempt it. If you're getting any answers, both of you, if you're able to get any answers, tell me. Tayyeba, you are also getting these as same, or you want to add on anything, you tell me. I'll analyze, and then I'll show you the rest of the 3 questions. You can try them there. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am.
Yes, say.
Ma'am, actually, I'm facing problem in these three questions which I told. Second, third, and fifth question, and fourth bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to go on with other three questions.
Okay, okay. And then,
Ma'am,
yeah, say Hadia.
this is Hadia's question, ma'am. For my third bit, I'm getting the answer 2 I cap plus 3 J cap plus 8 K cap.
For which one? Fourth, third.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the answer?
2 I cap plus 3 J cap plus 8 K cap.
Okay, this is Hadia's answer. Okay. Anything else? Anyone?
No,
No?
ma'am.
Okay. These are the questions. The rest, attempt right. See, these marks won't be added anywhere or anything. Don't worry about it. So, like if you are forgetting parallelogram law, so it's okay. We'll just arrange one class. Why this is needed is because, see, when we'll go to Coulomb's force, we'll go to electric field, your parallelogram will be required. Your unit vectors will be required. That's it, just for that purpose. Okay. So don't worry about it. Just attempt it honestly, whatever you are able to do. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Regarding the graph, what you can do, suppose you're getting some graph, let's say this is the graph, let's say for example, so what you can do, draw it in your notebooks and just click the picture and attach it in the chat column. This you can do, or you can
No,
open
ma'am.
the camera and show me your notebook.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes, Tayyeba, say.
ma'am, for the sixth one,
Mm-hmm.
first bit and second bit, I was able to do. Third and
Okay.
seventh, eighth question, I was not able to do.
Which you were able to do?
Only sixth, first, and second bit.
Okay, tell me the answer for that.
The ma'am, for the sixth bit, first,
Yes.
for sixth question, first bit, my answer is 7.
Okay.
And for second bit, my answer is 18.
80.
18, 1 8.
18. Okay. This
This
is
is Tayyiba's
Tayyiba's
answer.
answer. Okay.
And ma'am, my answer for the sixth one, first bit, answer is 33.
33. Okay. And second one?
36.
36. These are Hadia's answer. Okay. Third, were you able to attempt anyone?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Integration?
Ma'am, I actually forgot that part, so that's why I was
No,
not
no,
able
it's
to.
okay. I'll revise this. Integration, differentiation, these are needed. You will see in electrostatic potential and this chapter also, electric charges and field integration is required. Graph, do you remember the graphs? Anyone?
Ma'am, this types of question I never did in last year, in previous year, in 11th, so that's why I don't know how.
Ma'am, for me,
Yes.
the eighth one, the first one is coming as a uniform motion. Like
Okay,
straight
so
line.
what kind of graph? Like this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. And any of these?
No, ma'am.
All right. So I think that's it.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. See, Tayyeba and Hadia. Basically, many things you have forgotten also. Like you are very close to the answers and some things you have forgotten. So I think one class is needed. We require some basics separately from this electric charges and field, right? Because in concept of electric charge we don't require, you will see it's very easy, but after few classes let us arrange some bridge course kind of thing separately so that this is revised. I hope that's fine, or do you want to skip that or anything?
No, no, ma'am. We want to do this question.
Okay. I was saying that, see, after electric charges few classes so that you can also analyze the concept electric charge. We just started with the introduction today. So we have various properties. Charging are there, methods of charging are there. And then the properties of electric charge is present. And in the properties, we have a topic, quantization of charge. So in quantization of charge, we have the numericals present. This will complete the topic electric charge. So I'll suggest both of you just attempt these classes at least. Till numericals, you will be able to analyze that. Will you be able to go with this pace, or you want any modifications in the teaching or any change? Okay. So
Okay, ma'am.
attempt it till numericals, part of quantization. Then from Coulomb's law, you can decide, you can tell me if it's fine, we'll continue. Because see, I think from class 11's perspective also, Tayyeba had to rush up with the syllabus with me. Very quickly, we had to complete the chapters because my purpose was to just make you somehow get even 1 or 2 passing score, but just pass the 11th exam. Right? Remember, I kept on telling you the same, that Tayyeba just come to class 12th, right? So, okay. So I think that
Yes,
we require the bridge course, but after few classes, that I'll have, because see, in these topics you don't require. This is simple addition, subtraction, multiplication is required here. All right.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, then you can leave. Let's meet in the
Ma'am,
next class. Yeah, say.
the next class is going to be tomorrow or like?
No, not tomorrow. Um, this I have to ask. They'll tell you. They'll tell you this because you have
Okay.
other subjects also, no? Maths and I think chemistry also, both of you.
Yes, ma'am.
So they'll be arranging those classes. Did you have the trial class of chemistry and maths?
Ma'am, for maths, I'm like not changing any faculty, but for chemistry.